It's not gonna work. I need to put an active vent in here. It must have at least one active vent, otherwise it will not work. For an advanced airlock, it will take 2 active vents. So I need to make sure the cable's facing down, the pipe end is sticking up, and we're going to connect that. Now what I want to do is run over here real quick, and I got one more thing. Circuit board airlock, advanced airlock. You're on the moon, you're doing a simple airlock, there's no atmosphere on the other side. A regular airlock will do. If you want advanced, that's for dual atmospheres. You got toxins outside and you want to vacuum those out, you'll need an extra air vent as well. But that's for another tutorial. Alright, so this I want to put in glass door. Why? You can see that the door is wider than the composite door. I can fit things in there. And you don't even have to stick your door in. Oh, put your door in right now. And what another thing to do is to take your power port and data port and put them on the inside of the airlock, not the outside, because this is where all the power is going to run. But usually, if you just wait till the very end to put the airlock in, so that way you have room to run in and out. Because once those doors are built, it's not easy to be running in and out. You got to trip over them. You know, just think if he was actually doing this in real life, you don't want those little ledges to be tripping over. So now we got our cables, we got our console, we got our gas sensor, and we got an active vent. We can close this up. This airlock is done. There is nothing. Oh, sorry. My mistake. I have one other little thing. And we're getting a bug, but I forgot. And I'm going to take this out. And I learned this trick the other day. Is take yourself an APC and make sure watch the arrows at the bottom right here and up there at the top, and make sure it's facing in the correct direction. I'm pressing C. I am not rotating like this. If you just press C and you notice the yellow, it's yellow, it automatically flips to the correct connection. So if I was to turn it, see if I can get it to turn it to some weird way. Probably can't with the APC, but I'll show you with a wire. I love doing it with wires. They're real easy, but make sure your arrows are facing the right way. That is the only APC you need. Now I can throw the other one back in the storage. Like I said, a cool little trick. That way if you ever need a battery, it's going to be right there. You know, guaranteed every time. And make sure you turn it on and leave it open. So that way if I want to swap my battery out, I can swap my battery out. And now that one will charge when the sun comes up. Alright, let's throw these frames away. And I need these pipes. And we're just going to come up here real quick and watch. I hit C and I'm done. Now, let's see, I don't know, I just see every time it goes right there. And if I, just like this, I hit C and it'll just sit there and continuously rotate. It'll, as long as that has an available connection, it will never leave it. So, but we only want, we'll say 2 pipes on it. Later we can add a passive vent, but for right now, just stick 2 pipes on it. You don't even get a passive vent, I don't think you do, in the starter kit. Don't worry about it. You don't need it, because the storage, the pipes have a storage. So now what we want is our iron sheets. And like I said, by the airlock, It should be sitting right here. So we want to take these, and I'm going to add these to these frames. If I can, there we go. And I need one more. Oh, that, yes. Make sure it's a window so the light can get through and get to your plants. If there, I think it let me. Some of these walls are very tricky. Let's see if they're going to work from this side, especially when they're connected to another wall, because it doesn't know which wall to hit, so it hits them all. And I am never going to get this window constructed. Okay. So grab the crowbar. Sorry, not the crowbar, but the... Yeah, that's right. Should be the crowbar. There we go. Get rid of that. Now it won't have a choice. We're still... There it goes. Ah. Did I get it? Just try to jump through. There. I got it. Now let's put this sheet back on. Let's get this one out of there. There we go. Now let's check. Look for your reflection. You see there's no reflection. There is. Or even with the lights off, you can use the sun. Oh, they did disappear. Alright, good. Let's see. Yeah. And you can tell I do have a frame there. Oh, needs a glass sheet. I've already got the frame. Ah, there we go. Alright. So now I'm going to do one more. And make sure I'm not going to get the airlock. And we need both. And then we'll come around here. Remember, I put that one in by mistake. And there, I just covered that hole so I don't fall in. Our airlock is done. Except for the doors and these walls, which I can take down, I can build them up. It doesn't make a difference. If you don't build them up, use a regular composite window. Like so. Now, you will have to worry about cooling issues at one point because the plants do create heat and you have no shade from the sun. So, but it'll take a little bit of time. You'll have a few day-night cycles for that to take effect. And that'll probably be one of your first or second priorities when you get everything built. Welding torch and why you should not be well. There we go. Now we're getting there. There. And now I have a see-through airlock. A lot of people don't do that, but why not? Just keep going with the windows. There's no harm in it. Alright, if I want to check and make sure... Well, I'll tell you what, the sun's coming up. See there, I can see a reflection. Or the haze. There you can see the haze. And there you can see a reflection. And if you get real close, make it look like you're looking through a flashlight. Alright, So the room is done. There's nothing else needed for that room.